notch? No, you cannot do no business with $20. And also, don't use oversaturated names like Barbie or... Hey guys, it's your girl Saria Raine. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. So as you can see the title today is gonna be about my business. So it's gonna be one of my entrepreneur series. I feel like this is episode 2 because I made a video before, but this should be episode 1. We're just gonna be talking about how I started my business. If you don't know, I have a business called The Envy Me, which is really called Envy Me by Saria Raine, but on Instagram it's The Envy Me. I'm pretty sure everybody knows it as The Envy Me. So you can call it whichever one that you want. But you're probably watching this video because you either just like watching me or you want to know how you can start your own successful business. So I'm gonna just do a little backstory about how I started my business. Why I started my business pretty much. So I always have been the type to write in journals, notebooks, pads, not really type on my notes too much because I really like to just write stuff. I've always been like that. So I remember I was looking, when I first started my YouTube, I wanted to start a business as well. So if you know, that's like over a year ago, and I've been on the business since like 2-3 years ago. And even as a youngin, like in 7th grade, 8th grade, I always made little business names with my friends and be like, we're gonna sell clothing. I've had like 3 different businesses, but they weren't really businesses. They were just like in my brain. So I officially came up with the name Envy Me 2 years ago. If you hear noise, I'm so sorry. They're so loud. So I just have a few notes in here that I need to make sure that I say. And I'm just going to go step by step on how to start your business. We're going to cover branding, the name, trademarking, LLCs, whatever you want to call them. All of that in this video. And then you comment down below what you want to see next. And yeah, so we're just starting the series. Okay, so the first step on actually starting a successful business, like that's why this video is titled Successful. Successfully, your step 1 should be brainstorming. Finding out what you want to sell. It should be the first thing you do if you don't know, if you just feel like you want to start a business, you need to go ahead and brainstorm. Meaning, do you want to sell lashes? Do you want to sell hair? Do you want to sell skincare, clothing, you know? You have to come up with what you're going to be selling. And remember, each of these different things are different expenses. The cheapest business, in my opinion, to start is really lashes, because the lashes are cheap from vendors. Either lashes, accessory businesses are pretty cheap. You know, the cheapest. None of them are really cheap, like $20. But I mean, you can do lashes with $20, but not really. If you want it to be top notch, no. You cannot do no business with $20. Yeah, so once you find out what you're going to sell, that's the first step. My first step, I was figuring out what I want to sell. And really, I want Envy Me to be more clothing than it is accessories. Like, I want it to be like a one-stop, except I don't have lashes or hair or none of that stuff. You go somewhere else. But I have accessories such as I have bonnets, you know, shades, clothing, all that, shoes. You know, I'm not really done adding stuff. I mean, I pretty much just started. Like, I've been in business since March 6th. It is April 15th. So I've been in it a month and a few weeks, or a month and a week maybe. Now that you have what exactly you want to sell, like what are you trying to, like, what's your interest, please do not pick so many different things because it's just going to be hard. Just don't do that. That's just my opinion. Like, limit it to a few things. Like, you cannot sell just something that's in this bracket and then sell some dish pans for the kitchen. Like you can't sell hair and kitchen stuff. You know, you need to stay within a limit. The next thing you need to come up with is the company name. Now, for one, don't just, okay, if you're gonna sell lashes, don't put Minx or don't put Lashes By or nothing like that, because that's not very unique. You know, like, in my opinion, if I were to buy lashes, it needs to be from someone unique, like with that unique name, something that's attractive, not something Lashes By. My brother's too loud. Hold on. And also, don't use oversaturated names like Barbie or Mink or Lux. You know, all businesses have that. It's just stuff that is not very creative. It's like you're literally copying someone else and changing a word. Like, I would really hate if someone came out with something envy me. Like, I know I've seen some companies with envy me, but none of them like are doing that, like in the same bracket that I'm doing. You know, like, I think I seen envy me, I don't know, it was probably in a whole other country. But it'd be girls who do lashes and they all have mink, or luxury, which is luxe, and they all do the same thing. Like, y'all are all in the same niche with the same name. Like, you're not being unique, or you're not standing out, because if you stand out from everyone else, people are gonna actually want to buy from you. Boom. So now you know what you're selling, you have your name, or you've been brainstorming your name. Check if it's trademarked. This is a really important step because it could lead to serious issues. So you definitely need to go on GoDaddy.com, which is really, you just buy like what do they call it, domains from here, and you can tell if a domain is taken or if a name is taken. So you look up what your business is. Let's just say I have a business called Natty Books, or something like that. So you go on GoDaddy and you type in Natty Books, search. It's going to show you. You might say this domain is taken, or just say nattybooks.com. It's going to say this is taken. You know, then that shows you that this name is literally like gone. So on to the next. But if it says available, then you go ahead and use that. That's not the only website you can do. It's one more website where it's a trademark website, literally like where you could trademark your logo or your name on, and you can see on there as well. I don't really remember what website it was, and you search up your name, the name that you came up with, and you can see if it's taken or not. You can also go on Instagram, you can go on the internet, search that name. If you see anything popping up, it's best to pick another name, because you don't want to get a name and don't care to nobody else that somebody actually owns it, and then they find you one day, or someone sends them your website, and then you have a lawsuit coming your way for copyright because you literally stole their stuff, their name. That's not your name, because once they trademark that, it belongs to them. Alright, and then you could choose to trademark your own business if you see that it's available. I really recommend that if you feel like your business is going to grow, or you could do it when your business actually does grow into a huge business, or not really huge, but a good sized business, because you don't want someone to find out that your name is not trademarked and then they go ahead and swoop up everything that you've worked for and just take it as their own. That's messed up, because you can't even file a lawsuit for that because you never owned it in the first place, meaning it's open to anybody. So yes, I do recommend you to trademark your business. I'm sure it costs some money. It costs money. It's not free. Pretty much none of this stuff is free in the state of Georgia. I'm not sure. I've seen some people say reseller permits are free in their state, but not where I've seen, so that's not free. Now that you've checked your name and it's available and it's free to go, you go ahead and make your logo. Once you get your logo, well, you can make your own logo. You can look up videos how to make logos, but me personally, I paid a graphic designer off of YouTube. She had a few followers and she had nice prices. It was cheap. I paid a pretty good cheap price for my logo, and she took a long time though, slick. So I just paid her $25, and that's how much my logo was. So you can pretty much find people on Instagram to make logos for you. There's this one girl, she charges a lot though, like $50, $70, $100. I'm not paying all that because my logo is not advanced. You know, it's just regular, but it's unique. Like, I've never seen no one with the logo like mine, if you get what I'm saying. You can pick your color scheme. As you see, mine is gold and rose gold. Pretty much it's like pink and rose gold. And black. That is my logo theme, my website theme. That's another thing, you to come up with a theme. Now that you have your logo, this is when I suggest to go ahead and make an Instagram. Don't have an Instagram just sitting and tell people to follow it when it has no logo, no name, no bio, because it looks like you're stupid and you're not even ready. Like, you need to move in silence, but you don't need to move in public. Period. Literally, for real. So now that you have all this down packed, like, you actually know you're starting your business, that's when you make your business Instagram, business Twitter, I guess, Facebook. I mean, you're gonna have to use a Facebook if you want to have like a business account for Instagram. So go ahead and do the Facebook, go ahead and do the Instagram, whatever else you want to do. People make business Snapchats. I mean, I don't see how that works because I'm not gonna log out my Snapchat every 20 minutes trying to post for my page, but to each his own, because so So my Instagram would be Natty Books. But if Natty Books is taken, because sometimes it could be taken, you just go to put shop Natty Books. That's why I put the. I wish I would have put it like something else, but it's too late now because that's literally what it is. You can put the Natty Books. Natty Books Co. standing for company. Natty Books Cole, COL collection. Natty Book collection. You know, anything that is literally like similar to your business name. You don't want to have a Natty Books business, that's the name of the business, and your website is just Wonderful Books. Like, there's no connection between Natty Books and Wonderful Books. Like, that's just two different things. And another suggestion, when you have your Instagram, do not start sharing it or all of the through this whole steps that I've came up with so far. You do not tell nobody unless it's like family, close friends, you know, so they can give you feedback. Don't go ahead and post it on your main page talking about starting a business. Go follow it, and it's called Wonderful Books, and your freaking business is Natty Books. Like, that's just not gonna collab. People gonna already look at you like she doesn't know what she's doing, or he doesn't know what he's doing. Now that you have that, maybe you have your logo already, you have your color scheme, because in your logo, unless you just have a black logo, then I'm pretty sure your color scheme is like black and white. But your logo needs to pretty much match your theme. Like, your theme is gonna go a long way. Like, you need to keep your theme something. Unless you rebrand, which in like a few months or a year or whatever, you could rebrand and change everything up to something else. I really don't recommend changing your logo completely, because who knows that that's you anymore? Like, people know businesses because of their logo. What if Walmart didn't have the star or the whatever it is? What store is this? If Target didn't have the thing, what store is this? Like, you can't do that. So next, this is gonna take a little coin. This one actually costs money. Your logo might have costed money too, but this one for sure costs money, and it is building your website. So me personally, I made my own website through Shopify.com. I really recommend Shopify. But most people don't tell you that Shopify bills you every month for using their app. All the shipping fees, they pay you it at a later date. You can choose to have it taken out of your payout, which the payout is what you get paid from all your orders. You can choose to have it taken out of that. But I mean, so if you want to start up small, you don't have to use Shopify, but I do recommend Shopify because it is very beneficial. It's very easy. Everything is already there for you. You can do product tags on Instagram. That's really the main reason that I use Shopify, because I will be able to tag my products on my Instagram page. So people would just tap it and buy it instead of having to go all the way to my website, search it, and do all the extra stuff. You can use Shopify, Wix, Weebly. I'm not sure. I've never seen nobody use Weebly, but I always see the ad Weebly, Square Cash, or you know, you can use Big Cartel. But if you use, I don't really like Big Cartel because it always has Big Cartel in the website. That is just ugly, y'all. Please, 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 if you're gonna start a business, put some money and some effort into this business. Do not have nattybooks.bigcartel.com or nattybooks.myshopify.com. Like, no, you need to purchase your domain. Okay, if you don't want to purchase your domain, you don't need a business. And that's just how I feel about it, period. Because that's so ugly to me, having that in your title. Like it's so unprofessional to me. So back to the website. You know, you have to make it. You can either pay someone to make it, which is very expensive, do not recommend, or you can play around with your website provider and build it by yourself, because I built my whole website by myself, not knowing how to edit nothing, not knowing how to build nothing, y'all. Like, I built it off of noggin and playing around. I know my theme to be rose gold or a light plush purple pinkish with gold and black. That is my colors, period, and white, of course. So when I was playing around, I was playing with like colors, seeing what color that it changed the website to. And I will not be making a video on how to make a Shopify website, because baby, I really don't know, unless somebody really people really want it. Then I'll go ahead and play around with it again and learn how to change it again. I still remember some things, but most of the things I literally only knew because I was sitting on Shopify for hours just playing with it. Boom! Somebody has made your website. You made your website. It's pretty. You might not have no pictures on it. That's one thing, because you don't have any products with you yet. You just have your website ready for the products pictures when you do have your product. And another thing, this is optional. Once you have your company trademark and your logo, like knowing that it's not trademarked, your logo, you do not have to make your website right away, but you can go ahead and order inventory, because you know what you're selling. You can order your inventory, get your inventory, then make your website. But the way that I did it, I just had my website. I had everything ready. The last thing that I was waiting on was inventory. So, you know, mine, I was paying for Shopify for like 2 months or 1 month until I actually got my stuff. And Shopify is $30 a month for the basic plan. That's what I had. So I pretty much lost, not really lost, but $60 came out before I even started my business. But you know, you make it back. So it wasn't a big deal to me. I really wanted this. It wasn't just something to make money. I really wanted a business because, I don't know, I just don't like jobs. And this is just what I like. I like it. I love it, actually. I really love it. This is optional. You know, you can either have your inventory coming in or you're building your website at this moment. So back to the website. Once you have it all pretty dazzled up, you go to GoDaddy.com, type in your domain, and buy it. When I bought it, it was on sale for like $1. They have sales frequently, but I don't, if it's now on sale, I'm pretty sure it's like $9 or $15 to buy your domain. But that's a one-time payment. Once you buy it, you've bought it. Period. If you can spend $15 on a t-shirt, $15 on something stupid, like people spend $50 on dumb stuff, literally. You can spend it on something that's investing. You know what investing means? Making something better, making yourself better, buying something to get an outcome or a better outcome. That's just my own definition. Really don't know if it's right, but if it's right, then period, because I'm smart. So buy your domain. Then I went back to Shopify, and it gives you an option like domains on there, and you can go in there and put in your domain, and you know, just follow the steps to verify that you actually bought this domain. And boom, period, poop. That's it. You don't have a myshopify.com on it. You don't have a big Cartel.com on there. You don't have none of that. Now it looks like an official website, which my website is called theenvyme.com, not theenvyme.myshopify.com, because it looks ratchet and unprofessional, or it looks like you're just being cheap and you really don't even care about the business for real, because someone who cares isn't finna have none of that in there, because that's just ugly. So I really recommend to do that. You don't have to. You can do what you want to do, but this is coming from my perspective and how I made my business so successful. That's why this is titled Successful, not just how to start a business, okay? And even with Shopify, it has, I believe, a 2-week trial. And during my 2-week free trial, that's when I made my website. I was playing around with it for 2 weeks, and I built my website in 2 weeks. It took a long time, you know, because I didn't know how to use Shopify. But once you get it, that's it. You know how to make your Shopify website, and now you're just waiting because you don't get charged until the upcoming payment. So the first 2 weeks was completely free, and then I got charged. So next for me, which you could have done this before the website, was to get inventory. And for inventory, you need to figure out if you want to drop ship, meaning you just contact your vendor and your vendor ships to your customers, or you do basically on-hand inventory is when you order from your vendor directly to you, and then you package your orders all by yourself and ship them to your customers. That is what I do. I do on-hand. Even with pre-orders, I don't drop ship. I still get it shipped to me, then shipped out to them. And then we're gonna talk about pre-orders later. I don't know if it's gonna be this video, but we're gonna see. So I get all my items on hand. The first things that I started off with was bonnets and a few clothes. Well, bonnets, do-rags, and scarves, and a few clothes. That's what I had. And once I got everything, it's when I start my business. Please do not rush into your business and receive one thing and go ahead and launch your website. It's just not recommended. You have to have all of these steps down before you're even ready to publish a business. Like, you have to be on your stuff, like know exactly what you're gonna do, have everything set, which is exactly what I did. And that's why I really feel like my business was super successful for only being in a month. And I'm gonna tell you guys how much I made in the whole time. No, in the first month. I'm gonna just do the first month at the end of this video. So yes, so once you get your inventory, or when you're actually, you could do this before you even get your inventory, get your price list. Your price list down pat. How much you're gonna charge for your products? How much you're gonna charge for shipping? How much tax, if you want to charge tax? Because you should definitely charge tax if you're gonna get an LLC, baby. If you're gonna get an LLC, baby, you need to charge some taxes, because baby, you're gonna have the taxes coming in. You know, when it's tax season, baby, you're not gonna have nothing to show for it, and you might go to prison. So let's say a product was $10. You bought it from your vendor for $10. That's usually how much clothing is. $10, right? That's how much it costs from your wholesale vendor, each of those items. When you get your items, what are you going to charge each of those for? Not $10. definitely, baby, do not charge $10. And this is personally, like, what I recommend is you double it, meaning so 10, and you go ahead and add the 10, so you make that back, period. You have 10 already, so that equals 20, and then you add half of the half, which would be 5, right? Yeah, so you have 5 and 15, no, 5 and 10, that's $15 plus the original 10. So that product, in my opinion, should be charged $25. And if you feel like you can get by with making it $30, meaning if it's like a suit or something, and let's just say this costs $10 from my vendor, and I charge $30, this could go for $30. And I only paid $10, so that is a $20 profit, which is humongous when you order a lot of inventory. Like, say you ordered 10 of these suits, and it also cost $10, so you paid $100. But now you're charging each of them for $30. 30, how many did I say about? 30 times 10, baby, is $300. You originally spent $100 on all of these suits, and you made back $200, meaning $200 in profit. But you really made $300. You know, you made $200. But your bank account is going to have $300, if you get what I'm saying. So yes, that's how I price. I go ahead and go half and then half. Half of the half, you know. So it's called $5. I would add $5 and then add, what is it, $2.50. That's just that. And then I probably would up it a little bit if it can reach, if it can go. Like if you have shoes or something, you pay $40. You do not want to go ahead and charge $100 for the shoes. You could literally only charge $80, or you could charge $100 and I don't know, like I don't recommend having it top notch super high for every single thing, but like for small things, that's what I do the half and stuff, just to make sure you're making a profit and make sure that you're not losing money and you're making money back. You have to include like shipping. I mean, you could choose to have free shipping on your website, and then you have to include your shipping price into your clothing, so you do not lose money. You do not want to lose money trying to get a lot of sales, okay? You don't want to do that. So once you have your product prices, you need your shipping prices. And this is just my recommended shipping price. Some people do a flat rate of $7.75, and they use flat rate boxes for every single order. Me personally, on Shopify, you can make it automatic, meaning however much that product weighs and where it's going to tell you the exact shipping rate, which you could do that. That's very good. That's real good, because people gonna buy something and be like, $4 shipping, $4.32. Oh my god, I'm gonna buy it. But then somebody sees $10 shipping for a notebook, they're gonna be like, why is it so much money? And it's gonna be abandoned checkout. Nobody's gonna purchase that because it's too much of a shipping cost. So that's why I don't do flat rate of 7 something, because I do sell small products. So from 0 pounds to 1 pound, which is flat rate, which is first class shipping, I charge $5, period, because the shipping cost will never go over $4.50 for flat rate. So I just go ahead and put $5. It will never go over that for first class, I think. So then next I have not 1 pound, it's 0.9 pounds. That's how much. So from 0 pounds to 0.9 pounds, that costs $5. From 1 pound to 1.9 pounds, I charge $7.75, which is a flat rate ship. From, what is it, 2 pounds to whatever, I really charge like $13, $15 shipping, because the weight is what makes shipping cost so much money. So if anyone were to ever get something on a website that weighs that much, which is like Uggs and stuff, baby, the shipping is going to be higher because that weighs more, which makes the shipping more. So people need to understand that, like, shipping is just to get one item to you. It doesn't come to me. That money does not come to me. It goes to the post office. So that's why shipping is like that, okay? So that's what my recommendation for shipping is, to go by weight, or you could just simply do a flat rate of $15, $5, and $5 you probably lose money if you sell the heavy stuff. But you know, you really have to just study the shipping. And for me, that's just what works for me best. Sometimes my shipping, the $7.75, sometimes it ends up coming $8.12 for that order, which is fine, because you know, I still make profit because my price is so much higher than what I originally paid. So I'm never losing money, because I always gauge everything, because you never know. Shipping from Cali to where I live costs way more than shipping to Tennessee from where I live. It just depends on where you are. So boom, you received your inventory. You have everything. You have not posted. No one knows. I mean, you might have really shared your Instagram at this point to follow, you know, to give it what is it? Anticipation, which I do recommend doing that, but really I don't without no product. If you do that, you need to have product pictures. You need to ask your vendor to use their pictures, something, so you can have something to show for it. You don't want to just say I'm selling lashes and we don't see none. Like, or I'm selling clothes and we don't see none. Like, you need to have some type of example of what it is that you're going to be selling. You can't just hop out and say something. A lot of people do not have to take you serious. You have your products. You take your product pictures. If you guys want a video on how to take product pictures, then tell me. You like, let's say this is the product. This is called Natty. So that's why I said Natty. My Natty books. Take your pictures. Boom, boom, boom. Set it on your website. Put your pricing. Make sure you put the weight. This is what Shopify does. You put your weight. You have to put a description. So a description of your Natty book. So you can, like, you just have to play with your website. Make sure it's all done. So you have your Natty books with you, inventory. You have your pictures, and you just publish your website. You publish your website. Well, now it's time to promote, baby. Like, I'm pretty sure you had some type of anticipation on your Instagram for your family, for your friends. Now you have your Instagram link, your website link in your Instagram bio, or whatever you're selling on Facebook, all that. You promote. You have those pictures you just took, you post them, be like, this is our do-do-do-do-do. Then you go into sending out your website to people, putting it on your main page, and you're just promoting it. That's pretty much it. And that's how you start a successful business. You have to do all of those things. Promotion. A really, really, really good tip is to get influencers such as myself, but people with bigger followers than me on Instagram, because I don't have 20-something K. You need people to have like 100-something K. You DM them. Most of them do things for free because they just want free products, which is a win-win. Nobody's paying money and you're both getting something out of it. You have to look at their likes and make sure they're active. They need to be getting at least 7,000 likes. That's really how I feel. 7,000 likes in a day, 7,000 likes in 2 days, baby, because that shows activity. Don't go to nobody getting nothing lower than that. So don't go to me because I don't even get that. I don't even get that. Nothing for the last stuff. Unless I have like a bomb picture, period. But you need to see all that. And so you DM them, hit them up saying, hey, I'll send you some lashes. If you don't mind promoting for me, all I need is just one post on your page, on your story. Boom. Ship them out the lashes. They're going to post and you're going to gain followers. And I guarantee it, if you make sure that they get a lot of likes in a little time and they have a good following, they're active, because you don't want to just give it to anyone because people just want free items. Once again, don't answer them DMs that be like, can I promote for you? Baby, no. Because I reach out to you, you don't reach out to me. That's just how I feel. Because I don't like playing with money, you know. People really just be wanting free stuff. You have to separate genuine from just wanting something. Okay? Who really wants to help somebody grow? Nobody. So don't. Except me, and I really like that. But a lot of people don't. Yes. And another thing you can do is do giveaways. Once you get a little amount of following, like 500 followers or whatever, or 200, 300, you do giveaways. Giveaways grow your business if you do them in the right way. And I could do another video on how to completely grow an Instagram or grow a business. But this is just how to start a successful business, because all these tips will give you a successful business. And on your Instagram, do not post sloppy pictures. Do not post emojis in your videos, or it just like looks like it just came from Snapchat. Like, it needs to look professional. Like, this is legit. Like, this is not a trap house business. Like, this is literally real. This is clean. They're not dirty. They have clean hands. Like, don't be on camera with no nails like this. Don't be taking product pictures with your nails looking like this. You cannot do that. You need to go ahead and get somebody who has a manicure, or have your nails clean and do the video. Or you don't even have to do hand videos at all. I don't think I did those because my nails was looking richy ratchet when I was making my business. So yes, you just have to appeal to the eyes, bro. Like, that's just it. So these are all the tips on how to start the business. You know, you really do need to get an LLC, but you do not have to if your business is small and you really don't feel like your business is going to be booming. But LLCs is basically a license for your business. Say your business gets sued, it wouldn't be sued to Saria Raine, it would be sued to the envy me, meaning like my business got sued, I did not get sued. That doesn't have anything to do with me, that's my business. My business will have to pay that money, not me. You know, it separates you from your business. And such as an EIN number, you should really get an EIN number. That is a social security for your business. That's really what differentiate. But LLC is literally like a company license to sell, a license to sell products, all that. Or you get a reseller's permit, which is a license to resell products, meaning wholesale. So I'm not gonna get too deep in that because I don't know too much about it. There's plenty of videos on LLCs and resource permits and EINs and how important they are, but I just know the basics, and it's pretty important the way I look at it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for the second entrepreneur video. I'm going to be spitting out very logic things, because if you go to my Instagram, it is the enemy on Instagram. Everything will be in the description box. But yes, I'm doing pretty successful, and I will be growing real soon. I will be at 10K real soon, putting it in the world, period, because I'm currently at 3,000 something, on the way to 4K. I'm having a 4K giveaway, and if you guys want to know how much I made in my first month, I believe it was at $6,000 or $7,000. $7,000 in the first month. And baby, that's a lot, because some people don't even make any dollars the first month. They're literally, and that's what I mean by, like, that's profit, you know. In profit, I made around $6,000, not $7,000, $5,000, $6,000, you know. That's my profit. But you know, I put in some money, that's that profit. That's just the money you put in to make that extra money, you know. So yeah, that's how much I made in my first month in business. People do way better than me, people do way less than me. I really feel like I'm just on a better side though. That's pretty good to be starting from zero. I started from zero. I mean, I had a little following, but I never posted it on my YouTube. It was strictly my Instagram and me marketing myself and growing myself and being smart about my business. That not just jumping out and putting something out there. That's just not me. I want everything to be perfect and look very professional. I talk professional on my business page. I contact people. My customer service is A1. I probably been rude to like one person because she was being retarded. But you gotta control that, and I really can't do that again, because baby, I wasn't really rude for real. I'm just like, just read, because baby, they literally, it's like they didn't read anything. And that is one thing with this business stuff. People will be super annoying. People will want free stuff, and you just have to know how to be professional about it and don't be rude, so you can keep your image clean. So that's just more videos that you guys would like to see, and I have some in my notes that I will be putting out regardless if you want to see it or not. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to shop the me. Love you guys. Peace.